Welcome to the CIOPCC and this week's favorite collection. I was talking about the NECA Catwoman last week, the 18-inch one, when I did my Top 10 Catwoman action figures. And it dawned on me that doing a Tim Burton Batman Collectibles favorite collection would be a great idea. So that's what today's favorite collection is, Tim Burton Batman movie collectibles. I'm going to start out with the best of the bunch, the Hot Toys. This is their stellar 6-scale Batmobile. Fantastic Batmobile. The design itself is my third favorite Batmobile of all time. I'll let you figure out what the other two are. Here we have a couple of Bruce Waynes. This is also Hot Toys. The portrait on the left there, I believe that's the one that actually came with the Hot Toys figure, along with the suit. But the second head sculpt, that AC Toys, I think did that second head sculpt on the right, and I used that because I wanted to have both figures on the shelf. Hey, well, you know, that torn cowl was pretty cool. This is, of course, the regular Hot Toys Batman. And then the Jack Nicholson Joker, which is easily one of the very best Hot Toys action figures they have ever produced. This is coming from somebody who has almost 400. So, this is a fantastic Hot Toys figure. Not to be outdone, they also did the mime version. If you swing around over this way, you'll see the mime version is on this side. I put him even with his display. I usually don't use the display bases, but that one was just so cool, I had to include it. So those are all great things from Hot Toys. Tweeterhead's done some nice statues, of course, for different licenses. And this Catwoman they did for the Batman Returns is, of course, terrific. You can see it's a great sculpt. Nice paint, but really what sets it apart for me is the design. I love that action pose rather than just one of the slinky, sultry poses that she usually gets put in. Let's swing around this way and look at what the 112 Collective has given us for their Batman. And yes, we need a Joker and a Catwoman and a Penguin from the 112 Collective for these movies. But at least we have gotten the Batman. It took them forever. People have ragged on it being hard to pose. Can you imagine? It's not as hard to pose as the Hot Toys version. And I love the cape. So there's the 112 Collective version of the Keaton Batman. A couple of different companies have done action figures based on it. It started out, of course, with Toy Biz. They were doing the DC superheroes. They rebranded a couple here. You can see the card back, say Batman on them. There's a Joker. There's a Bob the Goon, who was from the show. You're going to see loose versions of those in a minute. And when they did several of the Batmobiles in different ways, of course, they used the design of the Batmobile from the movie. So that was Toy Biz. They started out with it. Kenner took over. Up here, you'll see some more Batmobiles. There's the camo version. Next to it is an armor version. And yes, the regular Batmobile is under that armor from the movie. Down here, we have the Bat Missile version. If you push a button, the two sides of the Batmobile fly off, and you get the Bat Missile. Handy for going down tight corridors. And there is another one of the regular Batmobiles. I have a whole lot of Batmobiles from this movie. I have a whole lot of Batmobiles. And I'm going to forget some of them. Here's one from Jada Toys, 124 scale. So you'll have to forgive me for that. I'm going to forget them. I'll do the best I can, as with all these favorite collections. Up here at the top, we have the play set. This has got a couple of the figures in front of it there. This is Kenner's play set. It's the mansion, Bruce Wayne's mansion, along with the Batcave. It folded out. It's a pretty cool play set. Down here on the bottom, I have another one of the Batmobiles. When Kenner took over the license from Toy Biz, they called it the Dark Knight Collection. That's the Batmobile there on top boxed. You'll see some more of that in a minute. Here we have the NECA 18-inch figures. The Catwoman that got me started thinking about this. And of course, there are two terrific penguins. We do not have enough penguins from this movie. Where is my fantastic licensed 6-scale penguin? Where is my fantastic 7-inch penguin? Nope, don't have them. Now, on this shelf, you'll see that this is what Kenner was doing. Sure, the Bruce Wayne kind of looks a little tiny bit like Michael Keaton. The Penguin is from the earlier molds. If you saw the DC Superheroes one, they were by Toy Biz. They just reused these molds to make those. They were pretty lazy with these, even though they were called Batman Returns. Catwoman looks a little bit, at least, like the right design. And then you have, again, that Dark Knight collection card backs that were supposed to be based on the first movie. And we have some more Batmobiles, including some little tiny ones. This is a Toy Biz Batman Batcave. And I've filled it with some penguins, actual penguins, and the villain, the penguin, a couple of the Batmen. These Batmen are from the Multiverse line, DC Comics Multiverse line, the 4-inch line, as is the penguin up here. Across the back, we have some more of the Kenner stuff, including some Toys R Us exclusives. That's the Catwoman. This is what I'm talking about when I mentioned the DC Comics Multiverse line, and not too many years ago. A few more vehicles. NECA also gave us the cool Batarang, the grapple gun. Here we have the Kotobukiya, actually Kubrick's, sorry, not Kotobukiya. Kubrick's did these. And they did some nice designs. And we have the rest of the Dark Knight collection back here, including the Knockout Joker, which is one of the harder ones of that set to get. To come around the corner, NECA also did a nice 7-inch Batman. Again, where is my 7-inch Penguin and Catwoman? And they did him from the video game. So when you open this up, you'll notice here he is in his funky 16-bit video game colors. Down below, we got a Bat ski boat and a umbrella jet. And I think that's about it for my collection of Batman Returns stuff. Let me know what your favorites are from your collection. Make sure you subscribe. And until Friday, when I do another acquisition report, you have a great week.